Hello, I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about the PIXI Volume mask. So I previously did a video, it was very quick, and today I've basically just tried the last sheet mask, so I thought I'd give you a proper detailed review now that I have the opportunity to. So if you would like to find out more about this mask and whether it's worth buying, then do keep watching. If you haven't been here before, my name is Miss T. Lindo. I am a skin and facial massage therapist from London. I am also a student nurse. I take great interest in anything to do with dermatology and aesthetics. So if that's something that you are interested in, then feel free to subscribe. Returning subscribers, hello, thank you for tuning in. And let's get into this mask. Let's talk more about this mask. So yeah, this is from PIXI. This is the volume sheet mask. It comes with 3 individual sheet masks. It's supposed to be instant smoothing, volumizing. It's supposed to help with collagen and peptides to overall make your skin look more moisturized and rejuvenated. So you use this mask after cleansing. You put it on for around 10 to 15 minutes, and then upon removing the mask, you basically pat the rest of the product into your skin. So yeah, again, hyaluronic acid, peptides and collagen. So the first time I tried this mask, I was like hungover, if you've seen that video, and it seemed to have worked pretty well. Like it did the job well. Like my skin did look much more plump and youthful after using it. However, after trying the mask today, after the 3rd sheet mask, I did notice some things but I didn't actually address in the first video, so I'm going to talk about that more now. So I used it this morning after cleansing. I did it slightly different this time. So I did actually use my moisturizing surge spray from Clinique before applying the mask, and then I also applied my C serum and my niacinamide, as this mask doesn't include those products and I prefer to lay on my products before applying a moisturizing mask, as it doesn't need washing off, and I need to make sure I've got my C serum on basically. So yeah, so I basically took the product out after around maybe 2 or 3 minutes of me having applied my niacinamide. So yeah, so I opened the sheet mask. It came in like the sort of tin foil interior, similar to like the Dr. JART masks, if you've seen those videos. Can't get my words out. So it came in a similar sort of interior in the packaging. So I took the sheet mask out, and what I noticed this time, it was just dripping everywhere, like it was highly saturated in product. That can be seen as a good thing, as obviously they've put lots of product in it, but on the other hand it could be a bad thing, because the products that's dripping out, it could just be majority water, meaning that the products either just over diluted, and also it's a bit of a mess to clean up as well on my floor, on my hands, etc. So upon removing the mask, it comes folded up as they usually do. It was a bit tricky for me to actually open the mask this time because it was just so wet. It was stuck together. I couldn't really tell which side was which. But in the end, obviously I ended up finding that out. So then I put the mask onto my face. Upon putting the mask on, it was quite cool. It fit my skin quite well, except for around the eye area. I should have done a video really, but around the eyes it was pretty difficult. So I had to keep sort of pulling the mask down. But then what happened when I did pull the mask down is that the top of the mask would maybe sit around here, and I don't think I've got a big forehead, so I think my head's quite normal. So that was just something that I noticed with the mask. So the mask did come around this sort of area, so just slightly past the chin. I would have been a little bit happier if it could have come down a bit further, but it's fine, I suppose. I guess that's how masks just are nowadays. Anyway, so put it on, left it on for 15 minutes. When removing the mask, I did start from the bottom and pull upwards, as you've seen me do. And then upon removing the mask, there was a bit of product on my face, but it absorbed quite well for the amount that was like basically dripping everywhere. So I didn't need to do much of like pressing in. It was really good for not leaving me with any white marks on my face. So yeah, upon removing the mask, what I actually did do, I have a little fan. I have one of these that I got from Amazon. So I just turned this on the lowest setting, and I sort of just used it in a circular motion around my face until I felt that the product was more absorbed. Once that was done, I've then applied my SPF, and this is how we're looking. So reviewing it again, I would definitely say that it does work pretty well for the whole volumization. Whether it actually helps to stimulate collagen, I'm not too sure about that. The top 5 ingredients, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have any of the star products that it claims on the front. So hyaluronic acid is not in the top 5. Peptides, I don't seem to see any peptides. The only thing I do see is camellia japonica seed oil, actually. So I don't really know what to say about that, to be honest. I guess it's quite deceiving because it's got hyaluronic acid on the front, it's got it on the top, and if that's something that you really are interested in, you might think, oh, I'd go and get this, but it's not one of the, it's not in the top 5 or even 10 products. So these are the ingredients, and it's not in the top 10 at all. So that's something to consider. I think it's good price value for money, considering that you get free and you can just use it quickly, maybe before going out or maybe before going to bed or something. It's a cute, quick, pampering sheet mask. It's also degradable, biodegradable as well, as you can quite feel as well on the actual sheet. It's very thin, it's quite tissue-like, so that's really good for the environment. You can store it in the fridge as well for a depuffing effect, which is really good if you were hungover, I guess, like how I was. So that's something to consider. Maybe with other masks you could possibly try that as well. Overall for this mask, I think I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6 because it was just dripping everywhere. The mask didn't fit my eyes properly, it didn't fit around my lips properly as well, and it wasn't like some of the other masks where you could maybe stretch the product back a bit, and maybe this bit will stretch and become wider and then adapt to your eyes or your lips, for example. I couldn't do that with this mask. It was very thin and tissue-like as well, so you had to be incredibly careful with it. It was dripping everywhere, I think I mentioned that. The benefits is it does come in free. It comes in a pack of 3. It's quick and I can't even say simple, but it's quite quick and just, I guess, effective to use if you want a quick boost. But if you do want something that's a bit more better quality, I would say, and has better ingredient and product, then this isn't entirely a mask that I would go for, especially considering as some of the star products as produced on the front of the cover isn't within the top 10 ingredients, so that can be quite deceiving. Will I buy it again? Probably not. I think I really do like the Dr. JART products, actually. This is also, it says it comes from LA, but it also says it's made in Korea as well. But I'm not aware this to be part of PIXI Beauty, to be part of Korean skincare. If it is, then let me know. But yep, so that's my final review on the PIXI Beauty volume sheet mask. If you did like this video, then feel free to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again for another face mask review. Bye.